Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to Madam Fairuz and my fellow friends. My name is Siti Amira binti Nur Aziman. I am the third presenter from this group. So let's proceed to the next slide, which is scientific key concept. We have found scientific key concept in this topic. So before that, let's look the definition of key concept, scientific concept and scientific key concept. So the first one, key concept is idea and term that are central to the main point of the text or main idea, or the study has a focus on innovation with a high level of novelty. For the for the second one, scientific concept can be described as systematic mental representation of the natural world, and they have a central place and role in science. For the scientific key concept definition is the combination of the key concept and scientific concept, which is scientific key concept is the term or an idea of the main point of the text that represent of the role in the science. So let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is an example of the scientific key concept that our group chose, which is log and key hypothesis. Log and key hypothesis that stated in the Form 4 biology textbook. This is an example. So let's move to the key and log hypothesis. The first question that we choose, accuracy and relevancy of data or information. Data and information in biology's textbook of Form 4 are still relevant and accurate. This is because explanation about the content of the textbook still can be used in today's student level. Okay, the next one, for the second question, we choose accuracy, clarity and development of the concept in this topic or theme. The accuracy, clarity and development of concept in the textbook is good and clear. This is because in textbook it's provide a simple picture and concept to show how the process happen, and it is good for the student to understand easily. Thus, the accuracy, clarity and development of concept is still relevant in the future education. Next, we move to the third question. Development of cognitive skill of all level, especially high order thinking skill, which is HOT. We agree that the key concept in the textbook really help the development of cognitive skill of all level, especially higher order thinking skill, which is HOT. This is because one of the strategy to boost student HOT skill is by naming and highlighted the key concept. Okay, the last one, the last question that we choose is facilitating student to integrate or practice or apply new knowledge. We agree that the analogy of log and key model or hypothesis is the good teaching tools that can make abstract material comprehensible to student by comparing it to material with which the student are already familiar. This new knowledge by using analogy can help promote better understanding and visualization in order to learn enzyme topic. So easily for student to understand and memorize the concept, the term and the process of the biology. Okay, next we move to the common misconception in biology form 4 that we found in this theme or in this topic. The first one that we cover that is lipid is fat, fat is lipid. It sound familiar, right? So we move to the next slide. Most of the student confused with the term of lipid and fat. So let me explain. what is lipid, what is fat. Lipid, any of a diverse group of organic compound, including fat, oil, hormone, and certain component of membrane that are grouped together because they do not interact with water. Meanwhile, of macronutrient used in metabolism called triglyceride. So this is the difference of lipid and fat. So the next one, we move to the next slide. Fats are just one type of lipid. Differences between lipid and fats. As you can see, this is the lipid versus fat. So I give one example of lipid. Lipid Lipid three type include steroid, triglyceride, and phospholipid. Meanwhile, fat is a two type including saturated fat and trans fat. So there are many differences between lipid and fats, as you can see in this table, and you can read too. Okay, for the last one about fat and lipid, fact you should know. If fat won't make you fat. I repeat again, eating fat won't make you fat. All those refined carbohydrate and sugar you have been eating to replace that fat that make you fat. Do you understand the word? Do you understand the sentence? I hope you understand. So I stop here. So I will center. That's all from me. Thank you.